Yes, content is king. Sure it is. That's why people write content and nothing happens. No leads, no phone calls. So if content's king, you're going to go, well, my content's not great. I think I would disagree, and I'm sure people like Jay would disagree too. Content is important. Absolutely. You need something to have a conversation about. Remember the 4 C's: content, connections, conversation, and coaching. You need content so people can talk to you. You need connections so there are people to engage. And then you need to be able to have conversations, and you need a little bit of coaching to guide you on how to have conversations on LinkedIn. Because for some reason, we can have conversations in the real world very easily. But on LinkedIn, conversations are probably one of the most difficult things to start. Yet, they can be fixed, or you can do conversations so easily just by following some really basic elementary rules. By saying hi, don't pitch slap people. Get into other people's comments. Say hi, listen to their comments, leave comments. If you listen to Jay, if you listen to Laura, everybody's like content, content, content. But if you listen to what they're saying, and I am saying the same thing as well, is commenting is far more powerful than content, especially if you're starting out, especially if you're trying to build up prospects, especially if you're trying to engage with people. Commenting on other people's posts, not just on the author, but the people in the stream, is how you get followers, is how you get conversation. So when you do post content, if it's great, there's a bigger audience. Remember, LinkedIn is working against you at this point, because LinkedIn is only going to display your content to maybe 10% of your connections. That's like, in most cases, 50 to 100 people. Maybe you get 500 people. Maybe you get 800 views. Okay? But you're not talking to anybody. People post, and I do 10 to 15 profile reviews every day. And the one thing I see more than anything else is the fact that most people's profiles are incomplete. But let's put that aside, because if you're having conversations, it doesn't matter what your profile looks like, your personality comes through. Yet, people are looking at the commenting as a grind, as a task, not as an opportunity to have fun and meet new people. Laura does hours. Jay does 6 hours a day of commenting. He's got a big business. He's got a massive following. Why do you think that is? Because his content's so great? Yeah, his content is good. Let's give him that. But he's been doing content for decades. The man is a brilliant writer. But more importantly, he's dedicated at commenting. Read his story. It's what everybody says. Strategic commenting is far more important than content. So when you sit down and you say to me, I don't have time to comment, well, then you don't have time to grow your business. Commenting is where you need to be. And not just commenting on an author, commenting on people in that author's profile, in that author's newsfeed, leaving comments, starting conversations, and stop pitching. Please, people, stop pitching. Pitch slapping is not appreciated. But feel free to have a conversation and talk about something. And if business comes up, then you can go ahead and open up those channels. But remember the 4 C's: content, connections, coaching, and conversations. Today we spoke about conversations. If you have any questions, you know where I am. If you feel this is of value to somebody else, please repost it or follow us on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome week.